Hello, everyone. It's Melissa Faust from stampwithmelissa.com. Welcome to today's live video. If you're watching this live, it is Friday, January 12th, 2024. Welcome to everyone who is watching live, or if you're watching the replay, please leave a comment, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. I love to go back and look at those. And yes, I do go back and look at YouTube comments and Facebook comments. So don't worry, I'll see it. Probably. Anyway, you never know sometimes with technology, right? Like, I suppose I might not see it, but I probably will. So anyway, welcome everyone. You might be thinking, Melissa, why are you live on Friday? Because it's not Tuesday and you're usually live on Tuesdays. Well, because we are celebrating the new mini catalog. Hello, everyone. Lori said you are getting your snow. I know, but I can't see it. I'm in the basement. You know, it's dark out already. I'm in the basement. I have a window right there, but it's what is that called? It's not a walkout basement. I don't know what that's called. It's not walkout. The opposite of walkout. So I'm like ground level. Like my desk is under the ground. Anyway, but we have the deck is like right there, and we have stuff under the deck, and so I actually can't see the snow. But it's okay. I'll live. I did see it when I ran upstairs to get my computer before I jumped on live. I did see the snow and I'm pretty excited about it. So thank you for sharing, Elizabeth. So we're celebrating the new mini catalog. Raise your hand if you love this thing already. Me too. And what we're going to do tonight, basically our outline, I am going to flip my camera down so you can see the catalog. I am going to walk through it. You have 10 inches already, Lene? Oh, man. We've got maybe, I don't even know how many. Definitely not an inch yet, I don't think. Maybe some of my fellow Minnesotans can help. Twin Cities area Minnesotans. My cousin lives like an hour south, and she posted they got a ton of snow, but not me. What the heck? Anyway, so we're going to walk through the mini catalog. I'm going to show you card samples. I went on Instagram today. Oh, Elizabeth's got her hand up. She loves the catalog. I went on Instagram today and I shared that I was waiting for another group of swap cards to arrive. They were supposed to come today. They didn't, but that's okay because I have, yeah, maybe a quarter of an inch. That's what I was thinking. Like we've got barely any so far today. So please send the snow to me, everyone. Send it. Anyway, I do have one group of swap cards. You are going to love the projects. I hope my camera here doesn't slip all night like it's done in the past. So hopefully not. But anyway, we are going to do that. And then we're going to make 4 cards together. You can get the make and takes for those cards, but I will talk about that in just a little bit. After we are done walking through the catalog. So yeah, exactly. Lori said it's blowing around. That's what I saw too. Like you can't tell what's actually falling and what's just being moved. Anyway, so we're going to do kind of like an abbreviated catalog walkthrough in that I'm not going to show you every stamp set, every die set. First of all, I don't even own all of them. Can you believe it? I know. I'm not going to show you all of those, but basically we're going to kind of walk through, look at the suites, what is a suite, what is a bundle, some of those tools that are in here, things like that. And then I'm going to show you samples. Okay. So that's what you can look forward to. Oh, Elizabeth will gladly send it my way. I wish you could. I wish it was as easy as that, you know? Anyway, so let's go ahead. We're going to get started. So this is the beautiful mini catalog. I know I'm in the same boat, Nancy. I can't buy everything, even though I wish I could. But yeah, so we're going to grab this. If you are like, I haven't seen this before, or I haven't made a wish list or whatever, maybe you have made 17 wish lists. Anyway, you might want to grab like, you know, your phone, depending on what you're watching this on, or pen and paper or something like that. If you see anything that you want to remember for later, whether it be something like that you want to buy or like a card idea, like go back to this page or something like that. So make sure you've got something handy for some notes. But we've got this beautiful, it's not really Calypso Coral cover. It's kind of a Calypso Coral. It's like a mix of like Calypso Coral and like Sweet Sorbet or something. But this beautiful cover, which you can tell, there's probably ice cream in here, right? Spoiler, there is. Anyway, when you open it up, you see this beautiful, but to be honest, this kind of gets skipped past as you look for things in the catalog, right? But very important, right here, page 2, we have a table of contents. So we've got all of the suites listed here. Then you'll notice in the back, there's a bundle listing. They've got a catalog at a glance, a few pages of those, and then some information on hosting and joining. So then these are very important because as I flip through the catalog, I always think, what does that mean? These are all the icons that they use throughout. So if it's got a clock, this is the one that always throws me off. If it's got a clock, it means it doesn't take very much time. The other ones I think I have stored away in the brain. But that's where that is right away when you open the catalog, okay? You can see here, then we've got making a difference and a note from our CEO. She's awesome, by the way. I've met her a couple of times. You guys know we've got online exclusives. These are items that are not available in a catalog. So this is just kind of reminding you, hey, we've got some stuff that aren't in a catalog. Check it out. And, you know, we love that Simply Sparkling bundle, don't we? An awesome kits collection. Here, if I get this centered, then I won't have to move it every time. How about that? Awesome kits collection. So this is kind of just like the highlight preview. And then we go, bam, a beautiful suite. All right. So starting on page 8 and 9, we've got the Be Mine suite. Super duper cute. Those of you who are like familiar with me, maybe on my email list, you know that I ran a mystery craft box with this suite, and I am cutting all the stuff tomorrow so that they can go out by Tuesday for you. But this suite is so stinking cute. We are going to make a card with the bees later too. I know, I love the bees too. We're going to make one together later after we're done with the catalog tour, but I wanted to show you this one from Brenda Cardinal. Isn't that so cute? Oh my gosh. So I love with the bees because you can see, okay, she stamped the antennas on here. I won't like super detail all of the cards, but I really love the bees. So she stamped the antenna on the actual basic white piece, which is super cute. But then you can see here with the bees, like she just stamped the stripes and the stinger on colored cardstock, right? But if you don't want to do that, you can actually use this stamp right here to stamp your own image, right? So I like the versatility with that. Like there's a lot you can do with that, which is cool. Now I got to figure out where to put the cards after I've shown them. We'll put them over there. But super duper cute. So usually with suites, you'll notice they have like a collage of images. What is a suite? Well, it's a collection of products that all coordinate together. If you guys are familiar with Stampin' Up, you know our colors are coordinating, our stamps and dies coordinate, etc. So this is kind of a collection of product that Stampin' Up said these items go together really, really nicely. You can buy them separately, or they give you a nice little code right here where you can just buy the whole kit and caboodle all in one if you're like, yep, add to cart. So these are really, really cool. I love all of these. The embellishments and the ribbon is really soft. I love it. Hi, Deborah. Welcome. I don't know why I said it like that. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Deborah. Anyway, so this shows off the DSP, but you'll notice that the stamp set is really, really small here. So usually with suites, you can go ahead and flip the page, and they've got that stamp set really big here on the next page. Okay, so you can see what that looks like. You can even see some of these punched images down here, what it punches out. Same thing, like they'll do that with the dies. And then you can find these in the back of the catalog, the punches and the dies. So it'll tell you right here, the bee punch is on page 67. Now, if you order the whole suite collection, you do get the bundle, which is the stamp set and the punch. And this list here on this side here, this is everything you get included with the suite collection. Or if you're just buying the bundle, then what you can do is come down to where it says 10% bundled savings. When you buy, so basically you can buy the stamp set and the punch, or they have an item code to buy them together, and that saves you 10%, which is really awesome. Same thing if you're buying a suite collection, that bundle is at the bundled price. So the 10% off of the bundle. So it's super awesome. And I love that. So, all right, let's keep going. This mailbox is so stinking cute. I love it. I did not get it, but it might be added to my cart because I think it's so cute. And I think how cute would that be to add to like your envelopes? I don't know. I love it. So yeah, super duper cute. Okay, page 12, we've got Heartfelt Hexagon. Now, this one's been around for a few months. Stampin' Up! Sneak Peek released it. I've got a cart. Whoa, I dropped her name. I think I saw it. Joanne Beckerman, I think is how you say it. I did see her name before it fell. I know I love the mailbox too, but I didn't get it. It's, it's coming. So this is a card that was made by Joanne Beckerman, and she uses one of the new embossing folders. I forget the name of it, but we'll see it in this catalog. And then she uses this stamp set here. So you can see that. And then this one also has a coordinating hexagon punch, which is super beautiful. And I love the pretty peacock and the Lost Lagoon in here. It's just gorgeous. And then she paired it with some of the new ribbon too, which is pretty peacock and gold, which is beautiful. And then this is, I don't know for sure which DSP this is, but it looks like the Most Adored Celebration paper. So yeah, the embossing folder is really, really pretty. I agree. So that is a beautiful card from her. Okay, now this bundle is really cool. I don't own it. And I don't have a card to share with you that is using it. But this one is really cool. Hooray for surprises. Okay. And the surprise part of this is that these are actually pull tabs. And I know a lot of people miss this because I've talked to a few people and they've been like, what? But look at this picture right here and it'll show you. So what you can do is you stamp the image down or you die cut it. And these are real little here, but you can see these will cut a little image, but it's got a little like tabby, right? So if you stamped this heart, you could die cut it out, but it will leave like a little tab on the side and you can actually pull it and put some kind of message or surprise behind it. Isn't that cool? Alicia owns it and needs to play with it. Yeah, I remember Alicia talking to you about it and you were like, I didn't realize it did that. And yes, it does. So that is a really cool set. That's probably another one that's going to be added to the cart. You know how that goes. All right, here's another suite called Forever Love. This one's got moody mauves and pretty peacocks and petal pink with some gold and vanilla. And I love when suites use vanilla because then I make sure I use my vanilla, right? So super duper beautiful. This one, again, Sweet Collection, all the Sweet Collections work the same. So there's that code right there. Super beautiful, but let's flip the page so we can see this stamp set. This is called the Lifetime of Love Bundle or stamp set. So this one has dies with the stamps and it's so beautiful. This is a card from Susan Campfield using this suite. Look at that gold. How beautiful is that? Hi, Brenda. Hi, Anne. It is so gorgeous. I do not have this whole suite, but I have the ribbon. And basically, I think I got everything except the bundle. The peacock and the gold are really, really, really pretty together. Yes, absolutely. And this one is a congratulations on your wedding day. And I think this is just stunning. And look at just how it's simple and it's beautiful. And this is an easily mass-produced card. Okay. I don't know if you guys agree with me about this, but sympathy cards and wedding cards are like the hardest two to make for me. I don't know why, but they're the ones where I always struggle. Like they just need to be perfect, and this one is just really good. So this one, we can use this layout with lots of DSPs and lots of little leaves. So I love that. So that is that card. Okay, then we've got this beautiful one, Delicate Forest. This is another bundle. And the way to tell if it's a bundle is it's got that little 10% off thing, I guess, at the bottom, the banner. That's what it's called. Oh, Brenda, you agree with me? I don't know what it is about weddings, but it's like, it's just so difficult. Funerals make sense, or sympathy cards, those make sense, but weddings are just so hard. So anyway, all right. So then on page 18, we've got a brayer. Now I have never used a brayer before a few weeks ago, and we are going to use one tonight when we make some cards together, but this one is super beautiful. So there's a couple of sets here. You've got this Adoring Hearts bundle right here up at the top. Okay. And that shows you as a 1, which coordinates with the number 1 on the side, a 2, and then also 3, which is the whole bundle. So if you're looking for that bundled pricing, it's item 3. 3. But it works with the brayer. I mean, you can use the brayer with lots of items, but yes. Oh yeah. Lori said she likes to make those kinds of cards ahead of time because they're not as emotional. I agree, but they're still so hard to make. It's not like you don't wake up and go, I'm gonna go make some sympathy cards, so hopefully I can help you with that over the next few months. And so just to have a little stash that hopefully you don't need to use. Those are the only cards that are okay not to send. Hopefully you don't need them. Sorry, my phone keeps falling. I thought I had it all figured out, but I guess not. Anyway, so then you can see down here at the bottom that there is this, it's called a hybrid embossing folder. So those are not new to Stampin' Up, but basically it's an embossing folder and die cut. And I don't own this, but I do have some cards that I'll show you in a little bit that use this. I think it's actually one of the last cards that I have because she used it with a different bundle, but I will show you what that looks like. But you can use the brayer to, you know, like ink up your stamps or just paper, and it looks real cool. So I will show you that later. All right, so page 20, we've got Hills of Tuscany. Here's a card from Amy Rich using this set. And how beautiful is this? She framed this. So it just looks like it should go on your wall, doesn't it? Like that's just a picture on your wall. Beautiful. This one says you're in my thoughts. This would be, oh, excuse me. We're going through puberty. Anyway, this would be a great one for sympathy as well. But this one is kind of fun because you can just layer together your own scene. All right, let me take a drink. Okay. I do not want this to fall. Here, if you get seasick, close your eyes. I'm going to fix something. We're going to try something, I should say. Hold on, I got to move some stuff out of the way. Okay, you're back farther. Nope, hold on. Seasick. Don't get seasick. There we go. I put you back farther so that you can't fall. I know there's like a white thing here. It's because of my laptop, actually. So maybe I can scoot my laptop back a little. Anyway, just trying to make it a little easier so you don't fall and I don't have to keep moving you. Okay, page 21, we've got Wild Ferns. These ones are very pretty. I did not get this set either, but very, very beautiful. This one has heartfelt condolences. Just some beautiful sentiments really in this one. I don't think I realized that before. This one might be worth it just for the sentiments. Anyway. Okay, Perennial Lavender. This is a mega suite, meaning that there are 2 bundles included in the whole suite. Oh, yes. Lori said the set holds no interest until you see a beautiful sample. Yep, I've fallen guilty on those too. All right, Perennial Lavender is a mega suite. It's got those 2 bundles. This one, instead of having ribbon, it actually has a butterfly accent pack. So they're like little, it's like a sheet and you can punch out the butterflies. And that's really pretty neat. And then you can see here, they kind of brayered them or sponged some ink on the edges and just really beautiful. This suite is beautiful, even though purple is not my favorite. I do like this suite. And it's funny what you're okay with, like with stamping, right? I'm not the biggest fan of purple because I'm a pink girl. And I also do not like the smell of lavender, but I love this suite. So just all kinds of contradiction. Anyway, so because this is a mega suite, you'll see that the stamps are shown on both of the next pages. So you can see this painted lavender one here. These dies are currently the only thing, I believe, at least when I checked earlier today, they're the only thing in the whole catalog right now that are not available. So, oh, purple's your favorite. Yeah, I am a Packers fan. Yeah. That's probably why I don't like purple. Anyway, it's not that I dislike purple. It's just that I like other colors better. My college was purple and gold, so I can't say I don't like purple. Anyway, I'll wear purple with their stuff on it every day. Anyway, so this beautiful set here, you can see, so this one is painted lavender and this one has no sentiments, right? Because it's just all those lavender images. And then over here, you can see this set. Now, even if you're not a huge fan of the suite, don't sleep on this set here because this has you covered for a lot of different sentiments. You've got, you know, just some kind of fun ones here, like you are loved beyond measure. Thank you for your friendship. Cards like that are so sweet. Happy Mother's Day. I know you will get through this. I can't thank you enough. Some beautiful, beautiful cards, or I'm sorry, sentiments here that pair with these postage dies, which are really cool. I already own 2 of them. Yeah, Brenda said, go pack, go. I love it. I already own 2 of these because I know that they're going to become a very quick staple in my craft room. So 2 sets of the dies, but some beautiful samples. And I love with Mega Suites too, they show you lots of extra cards made with it. So I love the font on that one too. All right, page 26 and 27. These are the Easter sets. So we've got this beautiful Easter lilies, and then we've got Excellent Eggs. Both are bundles. And you can see some fun samples here. It was too early for swap cards to get Easter sets, so I don't have any to share with you yet, but I will later in the season. So hi, Jolene. Oh, you love the perennial lavender collection too. I know, it's a good one. All right, page 28, we've got everyday details bundle. I love this bundle. Oh, I froze. There I am. That was really weird. My hand like wasn't there and then it was. I know the Easter sets are really awesome. Everyday details. I love this set. You're going to see me use this a lot because I love the stamps. And I love the dies. And again, even if this is a bundle or the stamps, maybe you're not like too keen on, check out the dies. Don't forget that just because it's a bundle doesn't mean you have to buy both things, right? So here's a card from Aurora Tucker. Oh my gosh, how beautiful is this card? So she used the dies here, this little like pebbled path stripey in the back. And then also this very vanilla circle is part of the die set. How fun is that? So these dies actually don't cut out any of these stamped images. They just cut out the shapes, which is really cool. And of course, a cute little flower that she added there. And I can't remember the name of these embellishments, but these are a new one too. Is it champagne something? We'll find out. We'll find out later. I know I keep saying that, but we will. So this one is absolutely gorgeous as well. All right, here's for you blueberry lovers. I might have to get this set just to make a card for my brother-in-law and my nephew because they are obsessed with blueberries. But this one is super fun. I think that's just so cool. Blueberry bunches. Just a fun one. Just, sometimes you just need really fun sets. Okay, page 30, we've got Cake Fancy. This is simply a stamp set, which means there's no dies. And you can see there's lots of options here. It's distinctive stamping, which means that it kind of has like shading built into the stamp. So when you stamp it down, it already has that effect for you. So if you have your catalog, page 30, check out like that bubble bath strip of the cake. You can see it there. You can see it down here on this cake. Just a very cool thing. And I love how you can do things different here, right? So you've got the cake and the frosting or pie if you wanted to make it pie. But you've also got like, this could be, the layers of the cake. I almost said the stripes of the cake. Page 31, we've got flower cart bundle. Super cute also. And some two-step stamping here, which means that what you can do is you can stamp like the leaves in a green, and then you could stamp your flowers in whatever color you want, which is kind of fun. You can do it here with these two as well. And then it is photopolymer, and that is good because you need to see, so you can put your wagon and the awning and the wheels and the kickstand's what's coming to my mind. This one here. Yes, you could use a layer for a pie too. Yes. This thing. Kickstand. I don't know. Cheesecake. There you go. You guys have lots of fun ideas with that. So I'm excited. When you create your cards anytime, you are more than welcome to post them in my Facebook group. So if you're not already part of that, please ask to join. We'd love to have you. It's just kind of a free-for-all group almost. You can just post whatever you're creating. We love to see it. So that group is Stamp with Melissa, a group to share and connect, I think is what it's called. So let me know if you want the link and I can send it to you too. Hi, Laura. All right, page 32. You guys know I love this hot air balloon set so much. I've got so many cards to share with you using this set, but not yet. This set is featured for my club this month. If you don't know what that is, I do a monthly card club. It's called Club Create. You can subscribe and join in with us for January's kit through the 20th. So if you want information on that, that's in like a week from tomorrow. So don't wait. Get registered for that if you want to join us. But we're also going to use this set. It's going to be my featured set next week. So I already designed those cards. I love them. You're going to love them too. But of course, I have a swap card to share with you too. So this one is from Lynn Feldkamp. I love this set because look how bright and cheery. So she used one of the patterns of the Lighter Than Air DSP here. And it's got Lemon Lolly. It's got Pool Party. It's got Fresh Freesia. It's got Calypso Coral. It's got, oh my gosh, Azure Afternoon. It's got, I don't know, is that Poppy Parade or Sweet Sorbet? I'm not sure. So many colors, which means you can just go to town with it. All right, Brenda, you want the link? Let me see. Let me make a note so I remember. But isn't that one cool? All right, hold on. Hold tight. Do I have paper? I have a little table here. Hold on. Let me get my Post-it note and my pen. And I'm going to write Brenda. Oh, this is an awful pen. FB group link. I got you. I will send that out after this. Yes, I think that's just so cute. And then she used the twine in this set and put together a piece of the Flirty Flamingo. That's what's in here. Maybe not Calypso Coral. Nancy, you wanted to. And Lemon Lolly. And I just think it is so stinking cute. She used them together to tie that bow. So I think that's so cute. All right, while I'm writing it down, anybody else? Actually, you know what would probably work better, because I don't know, since we're not Facebook friends, I don't think I can actually invite you to it. If you guys send me a message on Facebook, then I can reply to that with it, because I don't think as the page, I don't think I can respond. Aren't you guys in here already? Some of you, I'm like, I swear you're in there, but maybe not. I don't know. So do that. Send me, that's what we're going to do. Send me a message on Facebook and I will be able to respond with the link. Okay. All right. That's everybody's chore now. I'm not going to write down any more names. That's how you'll have to do it, because I won't be able to just invite you, I don't think. So, okay. Anyway, let's move on. So you can see here, hot air balloon or lighter than air is what the suite is called. So it's got that hot air balloon bundle, which is so beautiful on page 34. I love this set. I love this set. Yes, it is so beautiful. It's so spring. You know, kick your seasonal depression in the butt and say, it's spring. Anyway, I know we all need to do that some days. So page 35 is this Filled with Happiness stamp set. And this is such a cute set. I saw Shannon West from the home office came to a meeting that I was at, and she shared some beautiful samples with this. So I was so excited to get one from Denise Quayle to share with you guys. How beautiful is this? So Denise colored this in, and then you can actually like see here, this is all one stamp. Okay, the whole thing. So she stamped it all down onto the old olive piece here with, it looks like tuxedo black memento ink. And then on a piece of basic white, she stamped it again, and you can use the modern oval punch to just stamp or punch out the middle section. And I think that looks so cool. I think it's so stunning. I love that they left that room in there so that you can punch it out and it doesn't hide the sentiment. Isn't that so cute? I love it. I love it. So, and I love Old Olive and Pool Party together. Who knew? All right. Page 36 has the Love This Moment set. This is inspired by $1 million sales achiever Alexandra Grape, and it's got this little symbol here. And that's how you know that it's $1 million set. I know. I think I need it too, Alicia. And this one is beautiful. This is more for like memory keeping. It doesn't have to be, but I think the idea behind it was that it could be for some memory keeping, which is really sweet. So, all right. Ice cream swirl. Oh my gosh. This one is cute. The tag is so cute because it does the cone, and you can make it into a tag because it'll die cut out both sides. So stinking cute. Of course, I've got some cards to share. So I think this is the card I got the most. This one is from Linda MacArthur. And how fun, right? And then watch. It's a little bit stuck because of all the extra pieces, but it says make a wish because this is stuck down, so I can't open it all the way. But how cute is that? And then she used I forget, Merry Melody embossing folder on the back. That's what that's called. So stinking cute. I love it. And then this one is from Dina Lenneman, and she used some sparkle paper. Isn't that cute too? I love these two. Both kind of have a similar color scheme. And let's dream up. What kind of ice cream would this be? I don't know. I don't know what kind of ice cream that would be, but I bet it would be good. I think it would be like a mint. I don't know. You tell me. All right. That one's cute. And then this one is from Linda Larson. I just like the sets where you can do whatever you want. You know, like you can make it however you want. Blueberry cheesecake. All right. That's the winner. That's what it was. And this one is a fun little Z fold here too. So super cute. And this one is obviously going to be like a strawberry or something like that. So, all right, let's keep going here. We've got, this one, page 38 and then kind of 39. is showing this really fun set that we are going to play with later. And this is called Enduring Beauty Bundle. Now the bundle comes with the stamps, the dies, and masks. And the masks you can use to color in your images. So you can see here, you can just line them up. And I'm going to walk you through this later because we're going to make a card with this set. Line them up to color in your image, or you can choose to use blends or, you know, watercolor pencils or Stampin' Write markers or whatever you want. But the masks are really, really cool. So I'm excited to show you those in a little bit here. Okay, page 40 and 41 has the Nature's Sweetness Suite. Say that 5 times fast. This is another mega suite because we've got 2 beautiful bundles. I love these 2 bundles so much, and this suite is so beautiful. I love like the greeny, earthy feeling of it. So let's flip here just so you can see both stamp sets. So again, because it's a mega suite, we've got both stamp sets here on the next 2 pages. So we've got Lovely and Sweet, and then we've also got Notes of Nature, and they both are a little bit different and fun. I love them. So here's some cards. This is one of the cards that I actually made for a swap group using this set and the coordinating DSP. And then I also used the cork. Oh my gosh, these are musts. You need these. Even just to play with them, like to feel them. These little cork embellishments are awesome. And then this is the gold faux trim that comes with this. And this is so sorry. I thought this would be a good sympathy card as well. Or, you know, like bummer kind of thing. Yeah, and I don't know. I'm the wrong person to ask. Anne said, how do you decide what you're going to pick out of all this stuff? Yeah, I don't know. Prioritize it into your ABC list, and it's need it right now. Really love it, would want it right now, but you know, maybe it's an Easter set and you're not going to use it for a little bit. And then C is the when I need some retail therapy, it's just going into the cart. Yeah, just kidding. I wish I had that much self-control. Usually my ABC lists just end up all being like an A list. Except not always, because there's even some sets here where I was like, oh, I might need that. Anyway, so this one is super fun. I did not, because it was for a swap and I needed to make 22 of these, I was like, this is not getting colored because I'm not coloring 22, but you can see it's still beautiful when it's just stamped in early espresso. So there's that one. And then I've got this one from Lisa Miltakis. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but this one is so cute. It says, today is all about you. Happy birthday. She used the cork here too, and she did color them. Like, bless her heart, but in a good way, because, man, that's a lot to color. And to die cut, because I think she had to have stamped this 3 times and die cut it 3 times for all of the 22 cards. So that's 60 times. Wow. Anyway, so beautiful, beautiful card here using some of that DSP. This is a die from from the Notes of Nature set, rather. So beautiful. Yeah, I love this one too. It is so pretty. Oh, you don't have either of these sets, Corinne? Well, you might change your mind. This one is from my friend Sandy Carlson. She kind of had a similar idea almost as me, because she didn't color in hers either. She said, no way. Yes, it would, Alicia. You're right. The like the journal, it's like a journal whole thing. What are the words? I don't know. It's Friday night. I can't think of the words. Anyway, so this one is super beautiful from Sandy. I love this one too. And she used some of the new, I think they're iridescent foil gems on the flowers, which are really pretty. And then this one here is by Kathy Peck. And this one is really kind of cool and different. So she used petal pink and she sponged on a brown. I'm not entirely sure if she used pecan pie. That's what she's got for her cardstock here. But she sponged on a brown onto her embossing folder, which is really fun. You can see the difference here between the petal pink card base and then the layer here. Super duper fun. And then just that cute little sentiment there. So that is a beautiful card. Let's keep going. All right, so here on 44, we've got some Memories and More card packs. So this is not actually a stamp set, but these are cards, and then so like actual, you know, cards, and then like little cards that you can use to customize onto your card fronts, which is kind of fun. Hopefully I explained that well. Or you can use them for memory keeping, which is really cool too. All right, let's chat. Another one that I think I'm going to have to buy thanks to my most recent team meeting. This one's probably going to have to be added to cart, but this one is so cute. This is a stamp set featuring that cute little telephone. I love it. So that one's fun. Page 46 has a couple of background stamps, which means they are large and they fill a whole background. So we've got Doggone Friendly, so cute, and then Botanical Beauty here. You can see both of them here on Botanical Beauty. They use the brayer to add different colors of ink, which is really fun. Page 47, we've got Planted Paradise. This is a reversible stamp, meaning you'll have, like, here, for instance, right here, you've got this leaf stamp. And if you wanted the solid image, you would just clean off the detailed, right? Flip it over and then stamp that, which is really kind of fun. So they're not all super symmetrical, but it kind of makes for a fun little look. I like that kind of look. So, and next to it here are the mini alphabet dies. These are really cool. And even though it tells you here that it's, you know, all one piece, I didn't realize that. So this is 2 sets of the die here, but it is one die. Isn't that kind of cool? So it cuts out lots of different letters. I love these. They are smaller letters, which is kind of nice because we have those other ones, don't we? Oh, what are they called? I don't remember, but we have these other larger ones. And so those ones are smaller, which is cool. I got the dog set too. I think it's kind of fun only because, oh, where did it go? This one right here. This guy right here looks like my doggy niece. So I had to get it. Yeah, the alphabet dies are cool, but when they sneak them in like this, they are hard. Well, they're easy to miss. They're hard to see. You wish it had numbers, does it not? Oh, no, it doesn't. Yeah, that is too bad. Oh, well. Interesting. Maybe they'll come out with mini numbers dies. I don't know. Anyway, all right. Just Kids and Sweet. This one is so stinking cute. Featuring all these fun kids. Now, you might be thinking, okay, you've got this stamp set here, right? But there's only those 3 images. Well, this designer series paper is amazing. Every single sheet, one of the sides has a bunch of kids that you can fussy cut out and use on your cards. And I just think it's so stinking cute. So like down here, those are from the DSP. These are from the DSP. These ones are from the DSP. And then these 2 are colored in. I think that's just so stinking cute. It is a fun set. It's going to be really fun to play with. So, all right. Yeah, I definitely need a lot of things. I might have to go shopping after this live. Anyway, page 51, we've got the Bright Skies bundle. This one is so cute. You guys know I love when it rains. I love snowy weather. I love rainy weather. And so this one, obviously, I had to get right away. And it coordinates with one of the Celebration DSPs. Several of the sets that I've shown do coordinate. So we're going to use this set later in one of the cards we make together. Okay, page 52, we've got this Submarine Punch bundle. And of course, I had to share a card with you. This is one that I made for a swap. And I think it's so fun. And when I was picking out my DSP behind it, I thought, this pattern kind of looks like black and white water, doesn't it? Isn't that kind of fun? So this is from the Rock and Roll DSP. So kind of different, but really kind of fun. And yeah, super easy to do this because they're all punches. So all of these pieces were punched out. So super fun. Okay. Stop it, right? Probably my favorite bundle. The cutest cows are so cute. Oh my gosh, you can't deny me that. You can't tell me they're not cute. So cutest cows we are going to use in a couple of weeks. They're also my featured team make and take set for our February meeting. And I love these cows so much. I have played with them so much already and I love them. So you're going to have to wait to see what else I have in store. But this is a swap card from Terry Kusera. I don't know if I said that right. Sorry, Terry, if I didn't. But this one is so cute. And of course, this is a chocolate milk cow because brown cows give chocolate milk. So just in case you didn't know that. I know the cows are so cute. So just putting this out there. This is not public except right now when I'm about to say it, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have to do some kind of like stamp camp or club or something on the cows. So just have to throw that out there because I can't not. They're so cute. So this one I really, really loved. I opened this and I went, oh, oh yes. And then Deborah said this one reminds her of Yellow Submarine. I thought of that too when I was making it. So this song by the Beatles. So, all right, Rock and Roll Suite here. So fun. I do not have this one. So I was really excited to get a swap card from Sandy McManus using this set. How cute is that? or really how rad is that? And then she used the gold trim here to kind of use as the strap of the guitar, and her card opens like this in the middle, which is super duper fun. So you can see it's kind of like, you know, just this basic black piece as the background. This is the inside of the card, which I think is just really, really cool. So this is possibly one that I might get sold on to, but I do have the DSP and I love it. And I do have the embellishments and I love them. All right. Page 56, we've got the Trusty Tools bundle. You guys have probably seen this one around a little bit because it coordinates with some Celebration DSP. Yes, the rock and roll is awesome for teenagers, right? I love it. So anyway, so this one is really, really cool. Some fun Father's Day dad kind of things, or just manly kind of things, right? Or womanly. Hey, more power to you. So this is a swap card from Lisa Schultz. Super fun Father's Day card here. She used the metal plate embossing folder. That's really testing my memory. I don't know for sure if that's what it's called. But then this pegboard here is from the dies, and then she did stamp and color and die cut all of the tools. But you could also die cut them out of the DSP, which is fun. So that is a fun card from Lisa. We've got a graduation set on 57, which is really pretty fun. I bet with this, you could like stamp this and then, you know, cut out a picture of the graduate's face and put it in there. That'd be kind of fun. Hey, Joan. That'd be pretty awesome. So, all right, page 58, we've got the Beach Day bundle. I love this set. I did get this set, so you'll see more of it later this spring. And I just think it's so fun and cheery. And we need that in the winter. On 59, we've got the Cliffs by the Ocean stamp set. Really beautiful. Especially if you like coloring or watercoloring, this would be a really great set. All right, page 60, we've got the Poetic Expressions suite, and this one is very, very beautiful. So this one you can see is just the just one bundle, I meant to say. So we've got that beautiful DSP, we've got the bundle, and then we've got these champagne iridescent dots. They are loose. I know the picture shows them as loose, but don't order them and think that they're going to be adhesive backed, even though it doesn't say that they're adhesive backed, and then think, why aren't these adhesive backed? Because I did that. Anyway, it's all good. You can make them adhesive backed, right? You can just add some glue. Anyway, so this is the stamp set, Thoughtful Expressions. It is so cute. The dies, again, are so awesome because there's lots of different shapes. And here is a card from Michelle Baranek. I think it's like cursive. I can read cursive, but sometimes I can't read cursive, you know? Anyway, so this one is super beautiful and super fun. And I think it's just a fun little hummingbird, and it's just so cute. So, all right, page 63, we've got $1 Million set by Sarah Schuler. And this one is very, very beautiful. And this has got some beautiful sorry for your loss and things like that. And it's a really I think it would be a really fun one to stamp with to make some quick cards. So this is from Becky Edson. And this is truly gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous card. I love it so much. And so what she did is, I believe she stamped the top with the green, the Mossy Meadow, and stamped the bottom with Pretty Peacock when she stamped it down here. So yeah, beautiful reflection set. And then putting your sentiment in the middle like that would cover anything that looks a little hairy, scary, right? But this one, I just thought, wow, that is so beautiful. So this one, again, this card might make me buy the set. Been there, done that, right? Anyway, all right, page 64. We're almost to the end here. Page 64 has the Stippled Roses bundle. So here is one from Betty Weisbrick. And this card is so fun. Oops. Hey, that's okay. Oh, you wish it was photopolymer. So I think usually with sets like this, they make them cling mount because of all the detailing in it. And I think that's kind of hard to achieve with photopolymer. But yeah, if it was, it would be easier. You're right. To get those colors lined up. Anyway, so this one, Stippled Roses, she added some like gold in here. So beautiful. And so stippling is like, instead of drawing the line, you'd like do dots. And so you can really see that come out. And then she used that brayer with the set that I'm forgetting the name of now, but I told you about it earlier and I told you I would show you a card with it. So this is that brayered set that goes on that, sentiment set, right? Super fun. And then this is a bookbinding card. Super cool. So there's that one. And then I've got this one from Carmen McNamara. and she used this set too. And I just think this one is super beautiful with some very vanilla and some bubble bath. And that looks like balmy blue. So super, super pretty. So, all right, then we've got inspirational sketches on page 65, which is a fun, distinctive stamp. And then look at that. We saw everything. So I'll just breeze through this a little quick here, but starting on page 67, you can look at all of the sets, all of the bundles. So if you're just wanting a quick reference, they are alphabetical, but it will also tell you the page they're on, which comes in super handy. So that covers a couple of pages here. Okay, just like that. They've also, these are all different samples than the ones that are earlier in the catalog. So that's really fun to look at too. Okay, catalog at a glance is on the next few pages. So these are all of the stamps alphabetically, even if they're in a bundle. These are all of the dies alphabetically, even if they're in a bundle. Then you can see the embossing folders. You can see the, designer series papers, the cards and envelopes, the packaging, the punches, right? The tools. And then here are all of the embellishments and the ribbons. How fun is that? So cool. And then the end is just some other fun stuff. So if you do place an order that's over $150, you earn Stampin' Rewards. And what Stampin' Rewards are is they give you starting at 10%, you get money back, like free dollars, like kind of like a free credit that you can use. So you can see there's a little table here that tells you, so at 150 you get 10%, 300 you get 12%, et cetera, et cetera. And this is an item that is featured just for this catalog period. So this is only going to be around till the end of April. And this is something you can get only with Stampin' Rewards. Okay, so this is the Carnival Treats stamp set. I do have it. It is so fun. It is so cool. And that is a cool set that you can add. So you can see you can redeem it for $14. So it's one of your credits that you can earn if you are interested. But don't miss out on it if you're like, oh, I like that. Page 79. Okay. And then we've just got some fun other stuff at the end here. Legal stuff, legal jargon. Anyway, so that is the mini catalog. What do you guys think of that? Yes, they do know how to make a good catalog. I agree. Look at all these beautiful swap cards we just looked at. Let me set things off to the side here so we can have a little bit of room. Let me get rid of some of this stuff here because we've got some stamping to do, you guys. So let's take like a 2-minute cleanup. You know, clean up, everybody, everywhere. You know that song? We're going to do that. Okay, we're going to take a drink. And our 2 minutes is over because it took a lot less than 2 minutes. Anyway, I want to hear, what is your favorite suite or bundle and or stamp set? What's your favorite thing? What's top of your wish list? Let's go with that. It's all pretty awesome, I think. And then don't forget that we've got celebration going on right now through February 29th. Thanks, Elizabeth. Through February 29th, you can earn free stuff with your orders. Okay, so we're not gonna I won't spend too much time on this because we already kind of covered that, but you can see here, like there's a watermelon set that's free with a $50 order. This is that paper that coordinates with the Bright Sky bundle, free with $50 order. Just kind of fun things like that. So you can flip through here and just pick out some cool stuff. So other bonus here is, where is it? Right here. If your order goes over $300 during celebration, you get to pick out an additional $30 worth of product. So you know the words are hard. Think, brain. Stampin' Rewards. When you get the Stampin' Rewards, if you placed a $300 order, you get $36 in freebies, I believe. But during celebration, you'd get 66. So that's kind of a fun little extra perk as well. And then of course, if you have a major, huge, big wish list, you might want to consider buying the starter kit. $99. You get to pick out $125. And then you can also get this exclusive glass mat if you want, or you can pick out $30 more product. So you can choose $125 in product plus glass mat, or $155 in product for $99 plus tax. Shipping is free. All that good stuff. Okay. All righty. So let me just check. I don't want to screw things up. I just want to check my batteries here. Okay, we look okay-ish. We look okay-ish. Okay-ish. The only device that might die on us, I think, knock on wood, is the one filming my face. And if that happens, we're gonna switch to my camera or my laptop, okay? Because I don't usually go live for this long, but you guys are worth it. So, all right. Lori said, wait, let me scroll up farther. Hold on. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Deborah. I'm happy to share them. Cows are your favorite. I love the cows. Oh, the cleanup song doesn't get your granddaughter to pick up yet. Yeah, I don't think it would work on my niece or nephew either. Submarine is your favorite. Just kidding. Oh yeah, just kidding is very cute. Be Mine and the tools and perennial lavender, the cows, the everyday details and the tools, and Be Mine. Yeah, Alicia, your top of list is like mine. It's like pick 3 and then you're like, here's 13. That's mine. That would be mine. Anyway, so let's go ahead. We're going to start stamping here. Let me just pull over a couple things into their usual spot so I can get a little prepared, right? And we are going to stamp 4 cards together using 4 different sets. Whoops, that's 8. 4 different sets. It is hard to pick a favorite, I know. So we are going to make these cards. We're going to make this one with Be Mine. We're going to make this one with Enduring Beauty. We're going to make this one with Bright Skies. And we're going to make this one with the cutest cows because they're so cute. So let me tell you about this. In case you're interested, let me flip this over right here. In case you are interested, you are more than welcome to stay and watch me put together these cards. You're more than welcome to case them. But if you are interested in getting the make and takes, I do have an ordering special going on through tonight. Okay, so by midnight Central Time, which is only about 6 hours away, if you place a $50 order in my online store before tax and shipping, I will send you a card kit for each of these cards. So you'll get 4 card kits. Plus, you're going to get a quarter pack of the Rock and Roll DSP and a quarter pack of the Softly Stippled DSP because we're using them on these cards. So you'll go ahead and get that from me and be able to cut them. Now, if you're, and you'll get to pick out a celebration item from Stampin' Up, which is exciting. If your order goes over $100 before tax and shipping, you're going to get supplies to make 2 of each of these cards. So that's 8. You'll also get that quarter pack of each DSP, Rock and Roll and Softly Stippled. And you're going to get a full pack of the rainbow dots from me. And you're going to get a full pack of the Baker's Twine 3-color pack from me to use on the cards. Okay. So pretty awesome deal, but that only goes through tonight. So don't wait. If you are hoping to get in on that, do not wait because it will close. I am going to get everything cut tomorrow, hopefully, and then get it out to you ASAP. I forgot that Monday's a holiday. And so it might not go out Monday, but it'll go out by Tuesday. So, oh, thanks, Lori. I'm a good influence. I appreciate it. So let's go ahead and let's start with stamping. So we're going to start with our beautiful bee card with a cute little Happy Valentine's Day that I purposefully did not use any red or pink on. How fun is that, right? So I've got little bins here. So you'll just have to bear with me as I empty out my bins for each card because I had to try to stay a little organized, right? So here's our stamp set. Here's our punch. I'm going to flip it upside down because it's got a shiny thing and I don't want to blind you. And let me pull out my inks. And then I've got all of my stamps mounted already so that we can kind of not like cruise through it, but just so we cut out a little bit of time there for you. All right. Are you ready to start stamping? So we've got the beautiful photopolymer Be My Valentine set here. And of course, we're going to use this punch. So here's a look at what would come in your bee kit. Now, if you're going to have supplies to make 2 cards, then you'll have, you know, stuff in your kit to make 2. But this is just for 1. So we've got a lemon lolly card base. We've got a pool party layer. How fun are those colors together? This is the piece of softly stippled DSP that you would cut. So it's kind of like a, I don't know what you'd call that. It kind of looks like a fabric, like a couch almost. And then here's the other side, like wild wheat leaves, kind of. Okay. You'll have a piece of basic white here that is die cut already for you with the basic borders dies. You'll have an early espresso die cut from the Scalloped Contours dies. You'll have a basic white rectangle that will go inside of your die cut. And then you'll also have a scrap of basic white to stamp and punch your bee. So you guys, if you have been around a little bit, you know, I love to start with stamping. So let's go ahead and just dive right in. Thanks so much, Deborah. You love the bee card. I'm so glad. So we're going to use Happy Valentine's Day and Early Espresso ink. And I'm just going to stamp that right at the bottom of my basic white rectangle. Okay, beautiful. And then we've got our little basic white scrap here. Now, I like to kind of compare with my punch, right? So my punch shows the stinger off to the right. So I want to make sure I stamp things down off to the right. So I'm going to grab that little stripe with the stinger. Whoops. And just go ahead and stamp that. Actually, I'm going to go up a little bit higher and you're going to see why in a little. You'll see why. Okay, so we've got that. And then we got to do our cute little face. I chose the one that's winking. I did that for the cows too. It's so cute. What made me choose Early Espresso? Okay, so sometimes with Tuxedo Black, I get a little bit more of, not splotchy, but you can kind of see the pad in it. And so I just kind of decided I wanted to try something different and went with Early Espresso for this card. And my die cut piece here is Early Espresso. And I don't know, I liked it. That's a good question that I don't have a great answer to. All right, for the antennas, you can actually punch these out with the tiny heart. And so that one you can see is facing down here. Now I'm going to feed my paper in this way. So I'm going to stamp this over here. Okay. Oh, I missed it a little, but that's okay. It's photopolymer. We can just line that right back up. Beautiful. Okay. And that is all we need Early Espresso for. And I don't remember if I use that later or not. So we're just going to put it away. And then I've got my lemon lolly and my little bee body, right? So this is the one here too, where you could choose to just stamp your bee on lemon lolly or Daffodil Delight cardstock. But I wanted the look here of our little stamped body. So I'm going to go ahead and just stamp that down. And you can do that opposite as I did. You can choose to do the body before you do the stingers. It's just I already had Early Espresso open, so I decided to go that route. Okay, and then I told you I had all of my stamps ready, but I don't have the wings ready, so I got to mount those. So hold on. Let's do that, shall we? And this one is kind of a cute little half heart almost is what it looks like. Fun little wing. And we'll just get that. I remembered to grab the ink. I just didn't remember to mount the stamp. All right, so let's go ahead and stamp this. And again, I'm looking at my punch here and it goes this way. So we'll just stamp that down like that, okay? Close up Pool Party here. And then let's go ahead and punch these guys out. Sounds like we're going to knock them out. We're going to just punch them out with our punch, okay? Okay. Don't use your fists. All right, so there's the first heart. Or the wing. Here's the antennas. And then what I need to do is I'm just going to grab my snips and I'm going to just kind of trim off the bottom because that bee sits at the bottom of the punch. This would the rest would get in the way. So I'm just, oh gosh. Lori said, how many sets of blocks do I have? Doubles of all or some? I could not tell you the number because I don't know. Do I have doubles of blocks? Yeah, I have probably 7 to 9 of every block. Because listen, I'm not a messy crafter. I like to clean up as I go. But I for purposes like this, I want all of my stuff mounted so that I don't have to, spend your time having you watch me mount everything. So I would have to count how many blocks I have. But I don't know. I have a lot. So yeah, that's that. All right, let's go ahead and start assembling everything here. I am going to start with this basic white piece and my designer series paper. Now, if you do place an order in my online store, you are going to get a PDF with all of the measurements. So you will know what to cut your DSP at. You'll also know all of the measurements of everything else we're using. So just in case you want to make more cards, you are more than welcome to, and you'll have all of those supplied in the PDF. So, okay, you can see I added that down. Then I just got to use my snips here to trim this off. And I pulled in my silicone craft mat in case I got a little crazy with the adhesive. I didn't want it to stick to my glass mat and make it sticky. So I just pulled in my silicone mat to help with that. Okay, we can add some seal to the back of our DSP. layer this on the pool party layer. So fun. How fun is that? And actually this card, Alicia, now that I'm thinking of it, this card was cased from a different one that I shared over Christmas break using the same colors because I really loved that card a lot. Alicia has doubles of almost all. Yeah, doubles of the ones that you use the most is really nice. I like when I work on one class, even if I take a class or something, I like not having to clean every single time. Like I like to clean as I go, but if I'm making 8 cards using the same stamp set or 4 cards using the same stamp set or whatever, I like to leave all of them out just in case I use them again. Then if I have to clean the ink off, that's fine, but I can keep using the same stamp. And that's just, I don't know, it makes it quicker for me. It makes it more enjoyable because I don't have to clean the whole time. I generally enjoy cleaning, but not that often. Anyway. All right, so you can see here, I just glued that basic white rectangle with our sentiment. I glued that to the front. And then I'm just adding some dimensionals to the back of our early espresso die cut. I swear I'm going through puberty today. And then we'll just center that on our card here. So cute. Grab our little bee. Okay, and we're going to add his antenna and his wings. So I can see the face through. I don't know if you can in the video, but I can tell his face is over here. So I just added a little bit of seal, and then we'll just kind of play with this to add the little wing and the little antenna. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I love that he's winking. All right, add some dimensionals to the back of our bee. And you guys know I like to add dimensionals. If I have cardstock that's overlapping to be glued together and I'm using a dimensional, I like to have dimensionals cover both of the spaces just for like extra security that it's going to stay there. I think it's like a personal thing. You don't really need to do that, but it's just what I do. So, all right, we've got him added to our card. Now we need to grab our lemon lolly, our beautiful twine here. I love this stuff. It's so soft. I'm just going to go ahead and tie a bow while it's still on my spool. Okay, get that sized kind of where I want it. Trim that off. And then I've got my glue dots handy here. These work really, really nice for adding twines and linen threads and ribbons down. And then we'll just go ahead and I just wanted to tack that on the right hand side over here. And then we'll finish off with our rainbow dots. Look at how many beautiful colors are in here. And we are going to use the lemon lolly ones, of course, because they're gorgeous. And I'm just going to stick one there and one. Whoops, that's a little bit too far for my liking. Just going to sneak them up a little bit. There we go, just like that, using my take your pick tool, best tool ever, hands down. This is card number 1. Isn't that one fun? Yeah, Lori said she doesn't have the largest block. You're actually going to see me use the largest block in just a minute, but I rarely use the largest block. So if you have a Stamparatus, I don't think you need the largest one. So that is card number 1. Let me just go ahead and put some stuff away in my little bin here so I can get it out of the way and have room for card. Whoa, spin that all around. Have room for card number 2. Probably got ink on my hand. No, I didn't. Okay. Oh, I probably got ink on the stamp set. That's okay. We'll live. Okay. All right. So let's go on. This is card number 2 here. Super beautiful. This is with our masking. So are you guys ready for this one? And the reason I'm going in this order is because this is actually the order that they show up in the catalog. And if I was really super duper extra prepared, I would be able to tell you what pages of the catalog these are on, but I don't know. So if any of you have your catalog with you, you can go ahead and let us know. I think the B's are on 8 and 9, but I don't remember what page Enduring Beauty is on. So let's take a look at this kit. This one, we've got a Pebbled Path card base. We have got a piece of that softly stippled DSP. This one is so gorgeous. There's those stippled roses and Calypso Coral on the other side. We have got a piece of vellum. You are going to then also get a piece of basic white. And with your piece of basic white, you're going to use that to stamp, color, or blend and die cut your flower and also this label piece here for your sentiment. This comes right in the bundle. I will show you that in a second. So I just die cut that ahead of time to save a little bit of time. And then you're also going to get a piece of Pool Party to die cut out these intricate detailed leaves, which are in the bundle. And I die cut out just one round. So you get 2 of the doubles and 2 of the singles. And I did put adhesive sheets on the back of these so they'd be easier to glue down to my card. So let's get started. Oh, wait, I got to do my little bin. See, look at that. We are going to use the Stamparatus today. Now, if you don't know what the heck a Stamparatus is, I'm here to tell you, I'm so sorry. We don't sell them anymore. There were some legal issues. And so we don't sell them anymore. And sorry. But I am going to use mine for just one purpose, and you will see what that purpose is. And if you have a Stamparatus, then I think you're going to like my tip. So, okay, let me put that over here. I need a bigger desk. That's the real thing. So anyway, oh no, the ink refills in a bag. Oh, Corinne, you should be able to call Stampin' Up and they can fix that for you. They are very, very helpful. So wish you would have gotten the Stamparatus. I know of a lot of people who wish, and yeah, unfortunately it went fast. Once they said it was going, it went fast. So page 38 for this one. Thanks, Alicia. So you can see I've got that big stamp here and I've got my sentiment. So here are those leaf dies that I used. And then here's that label. Okay. And we are going to die cut out our flowers after we've done our magic. Okay. All right. Let's set stuff there. All right. So this is the largest block Stampin' Up sells. It's huge. I probably could have used something smaller for this, but I didn't. So anyway, we are going to use Pebbled Path ink. I'm going to go ahead and, because my stamp is larger than my ink pad, I am choosing to ink down instead of, tapping my ink into it. Okay. We're just going to set that to the side, and then it doesn't really matter where. Just go ahead and stamp this down. And you can see there's extra room. If I was smarter about my spacing, there is extra room to do your label on here as well. Okay, beautiful. I love that glass mat. Look at how beautiful that turned out because of the glass mat. I love it. Okay, let me set that jumbo guy over there. And then I'm just going to grab this label quick. And we're going to do our sentiment, which says, "Embrace the beauty of you." How sweet is that? And this is in Pebbled Path ink again onto our label. Okay, so we've got that done. We can close up Pebbled Path. And what do you think? Should we start the magic or should we start assembling? Your hand wouldn't be able to do the block. I know. So what you could do too is you could have the block down and ink it. And you see, I have to use 2 hands because my hands are too small. But you could take your paper and stick it on top. Yeah, it is a beautiful verse. I think that's gorgeous too. Let's do the magic because it's the most fun. So I've got my Stamparatus here. Now you do not need your Stamparatus for this. I just chose to use it because it's kind of a fun way to do this. So we've got these masks. They come in the bundle. And on this card here, I used Berry Burst. After I did it, I thought, well, you probably don't really need to do that. But we're going to do it because we did it on the first one. So we're just going to keep it going. But you can see here, these masks, they all have a little indent at the top. Whoops. And that is so you can line them all up together. But then they also have a number. So you can kind of keep them in line. So you would do number 1 before you did, number 3. And so 1, 3, and 5 are the flowers, and then 2 and 4 are your leaves. So that's the way I'm going to do it. So we're going to start with number 1. You can see that's my sample here. So let's try to get this lined up from what I did before. I drew a little line up on my grid paper here. Excuse me. I do not know why I'm so croaky. Okay, so let's see. Maybe we won't line it up. We won't. We'll create a new line. Okay, so what I've got is this. And you can see it'll just kind of like go right where it needs to go, right? Beautiful. And then I'm using my magnets to hold down my mask and my basic white. And this is why I like the Stamparatus for this. Again, not necessary, but kind of a fun way. So let's create a new little mark there, and that's what we're using, okay? Remind me when I try to line up that one later. Oh, let's see. I missed a couple of comments. Yeah, I was going to say they'll send replacement stuff. So, oh, okay. All right. So let's go ahead. We're going to start coloring. Oh, I bumped this a little. That's okay. Probably when I was marking it. There we go. That's a little bit better. And what we're going to do, we're going to start with Bubble Bath because it's beautiful. And I have got, yeah, the notches for lining it up. Isn't that kind of neat? And then you just make sure that number is facing up. So the number 1 is facing up in the correct way. Otherwise, it's going to be upside down and it's not going to line up. So I use a pink blending brush. So for all my pinks. Okay. And what's nice is you can just dab off right onto your mat. And then you just go ahead and swirl your color on. Super beautiful. My bubble bath is nice and juicy, so I don't have to really press too hard. I'm not going to have to go over it too many times. But just go right all over, and anything that is covered by the mask will not get ink on it. Isn't that fun? So let's go ahead, peel this guy off and see. Oh, isn't that cool? All right, so that was number 1. Let's go to number 3 then. We're going to try not to move our paper, although it's not the end of the world if we do, because, you know, we can make sure it's all lined up. Yeah, I must have. That's okay. All right. So you can see this one, just kind of make sure you're inside the flowers, but it is not meant to like perfectly align, right? Because we're just adding a little bit of detail. And we're going to go back in with Bubble Bath. Now, I know you might be thinking, why would you go back in with the same color? Are you even going to be able to see it? Yeah, just you wait. All right, so we're going to go back in. Oh, I definitely just moved it. That's okay. It's card making. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? Back in with this beautiful bubble bath. Okay, and you might think like, I don't think there's anything there. I don't think it really worked. It did. Trust me. Okay, so even with this mask right here, I'm kind of thinking a little bit like, ooh, am I sure that there's stuff on there? Yeah, look at that. It added a little bit of darker shading. It's so beautiful. I love it. All right, so then this is the one that I thought was totally optional. I think I'm going to skip it for this card, but you can see, you can tell where that was, right, with the berry burst. But I think I'm going to skip it this time because I want to see what it looks like without that berry burst. I didn't realize it was going to be so strong and so prevalent. So, okay, so then we're going to go on and do our leaves. And so this is the number 2 mask. Oh, wow, you can see my marker is way off now. I must have wiggled it a lot. All right, so let's get this all lined up. Put our magnets down, or if you do not have the Stamparatus, just go ahead and use like just some washi tape or post-it note tape or something to hold it in place. And then I'm going to use Granny Apple Green ink. I might have used Lemon Lime Twist on that one. Doesn't matter, whatever floats your boat. And we're going to go ahead and do our little leaves here. So it's kind of nice too, because you see, I don't really have to go in the middle at all because there's no leaves there. So you can just kind of pick up and go right back down where you see some leaves. Pick up more ink onto your blending brush as you see necessary, deem necessary, and just go to town, have fun with it. And, you know, I used Bubble Bath on both of those masks before, masks 1 and 3. And you don't have to do that. You could switch it out. Like you could use like Fresh Freesia with Bubble Bath or something that's like a similar color that's not the exact same. And that would look really cool too. All right, let's see our leaves. Ah, I love it. Okay, so then I thought, well, what about these little stems? Yeah, this is mask number 4. And they take care of the little veins of the leaves here and also the little stems. How stinking cool is that? So the main thing I'm looking to line up here is this bulb, and then that stem right there. You can kind of tell that it's all together when you've got that, okay? All right, you are so welcome. I was kind of intimidated, I'm going to be honest, with these masks at first because I thought, That's messy and I don't do messy. Well, it's really not that bad. If you have baby wipes or a wet paper towel, you can just wipe off these masks when you're done. If you're mass producing cards, no need to wipe them off. Just keep going until you're done. It's just, you know, they're really nice and it's okay. Your stuff is meant to be used. So just don't be intimidated. But I really loved the flower image and I really wanted to color it in with blends. So I just thought, you know what? I'm going to get out of my own way. I'm going to try something new and I'm going to color with masks. And that's what we did. And I'm so glad that I got out of my own way and allowed myself to try something new that was creative. And look at what we got. Isn't that beautiful? So beautiful. And if you're not a huge fan of coloring, look at how easy that is to do. You don't have to be the best colorer in the world, right? Maybe it scares you a little to color. That is not that hard. That was so easy. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. We're going to die cut this guy out. We've got a large die. So go ahead and flip it. Nice little bulb right here that tells me where it should go. Because sometimes, you know, it's a little bit trickier to tell how to line it up. Isn't it a cool technique? I think so too. And then we'll just use some Post-it note tape to hold it in place here. Okay, and let me bring up my big guy that takes up like the whole video. And we'll go ahead and spin this out and die cut our flower. Oh, and totally move our thing because you didn't stick your tape down too much or too hard. Darn it. That's okay. We fixed it. You know, I don't get too picky about that either. If my die moves while I'm die cutting, as long as it doesn't like cut off the head of a chicken, whatever. It's okay. It's handmade. It's meant to look handmade. So anyway, there it is. There's our beautiful flower. I love it so much. Just putting the die away here. And let's go ahead and assemble. Okay. All right. So we're going to start with our DSP and add some seal to the back and then get this. It's going to cover our whole card front. So I'm lining it up on the left-hand side with that score line and then just kind of wiggling it into place so I know it meets in this corner. Okay. And then sometimes it might be a little bit too long. Like you can see very slim right there. But that doesn't bother me. If it does bother you, you can just trim it off with your snips. Easy peasy. All right. So our flower is so large and in charge that it doesn't really matter where we put adhesive on our vellum. So I'm just going to put two kind of strips in the middle. Super easy. And then we're just going to lay this down. And the reason I have the vellum here is because I thought that it kind of allowed the flower to stand out a little bit more. Even look at the difference here. You can tell I pressed harder than I did on this one. Super fun, but you just kind of play with it. Play with it. Use different colors too if you want. And share in the group. Share what you made because I want to see. I really like seeing what you guys make, so it makes my day. So let's peel off these dimensional backings. And then we're going to tack this down onto our card. Make sure to cover any of that adhesive that you can see through the vellum. Okay, let's grab our balmy blue twine. Let me give this another burnish because it's not laying flat. And you guys know I like when it does that. Okay, so we're going to grab this guy. And this one, it's going to get hidden. So I don't really care if it's a perfect bow. So I'm just cut off a piece here. I don't know. That's about 12-ish inches. And we're going to grab our seal. And we've got this little crevice right here in between those leaves. So I'm just going to add a bit of seal. Grab my twine. Make my faux bow. So I'm lining up the ends. Looping. Stick that loop down. Whoops, I actually want it to go this way. Okay, stick that loop down, and then we're just going to use our fingers to make it look like a bow. And that's going to get covered with our sentiment, so nobody's going to know that we didn't tie a bow. Unless you tell them and don't. Oh, that's so nice to hear too, Lori. I love that. I love hearing when you guys like the things that I like. You know, I think that the group is awesome, but to hear that somebody else does too, that's awesome. Oh, you do like the flowers without the berry burst? Yeah, I think I do too. I didn't realize how strong they were going to be. Okay, so we're going to tack down our sentiment next. So on the left-hand side, we're going to single dimensional because we've already got our flowers up on dimensionals. And then on the right, we're going to double stack because we don't have any dimensionals there and I don't want it to go, you know, wonky. So let's peel off these backings. Excuse me. And then we're going to go ahead and just tack these down onto the card. So cute. All right, let's finish off with some of these fun leaves here. And because I didn't go too crazy on the dimensionals on the flower, we should be able to just tuck these underneath and stick them down. We made little stickers. So if you don't have adhesive sheets, I highly recommend them. They are awesome for so many different stamps. Oh, thanks, Alicia. She said she loves the group too. And I really appreciate that. I like that you guys have a place where you can share, because I don't know, I feel like that's what I want to offer. I want you to feel like you have a friend in me, right? And in other people. It's kind of cool. Like Lori and Alicia met each other in person a few months ago and shared that. And I was like, how stinking cool is that? How cool is the stamping community, like the crafting community? When I go to events too, it's like you're in a room with hundreds of people who all love to stamp just like you. And that's like the coolest thing in the world. So anyway, sorry to get soapboxy, but I just love it so much. All right, let's finish off with some bubble bath rainbow dots. So I'm going to grab a big one, and these ones I'm just going to kind of scatter about. So let's grab another one here. Come here. My putty is like spreading, so it didn't want to come. Stick that one down there, and then I'll just grab a little guy and he'll go up there. Super cute. That is card number 2. How fun is that? And yeah, just look at the difference. I didn't press as hard here, and I used berry burst. So isn't that kind of a fun difference? Super cool. Both of these cards are awesome. I love them. All right, let's go on to our third card. We are going to use the Bright Skies bundle to make this little kind of a fun fold. It's a little bit of a fun fold. You can see part of the inside there. Oh, Lori, I'm excited to meet you someday too. I wish that I could have like a big party. We could all meet each other. I wish I could. Truly. Someday, maybe. All right, so let's go ahead. Oh, we are going to do some die cutting with this set too. I've got kind of a fun little trick that I did with this set that I'm really excited to show you. So let me grab my stamps. And we've got some fun clouds that we're going to use. And a sentiment, of course. So let's take a look at this card kit. So this one, we've got a basic black card base, and this one, I do the scoring for you. So these score lines will already be in there, but you can see it's not traditional. It's a little bit different, and it's really fun. So, all right, we've got that. We've got a piece of basic white. I'm going to give you this for the inside. Usually I don't, but for this card, I am going to do that because you'll see. You'll see. All right, then you'll have a piece. This is the Rock and Roll DSP. I thought this looked kind of fun. It kind of looks like ice or like cloudy, lakey. It's raining, right? Super fun. And then these striped patterns I thought were really cool too. And there's the other side. It's a scratched record, but it could also be a pond that you just ice skated on in the rain. Anyway. You'll have a pool party circle die cut from the Stylish Shapes dies. And then you'll also have a piece of basic white to stamp and die cut your clouds, okay? Oh, yay! Lene said she ordered it and she can't wait for it to come. I know, it's such an awesome one. So let's start with stamping. I've got my basic gray ink pad here. I wanted to just try to use things that weren't tuxedo black, I guess. Because Alicia asked earlier, I used early espresso instead of black, and now I'm using gray, but I don't know. And I'm just going to stamp this down onto our pool party circle. You can see I kind of went up a little tiny bit just because those clouds are going to layer there. So I didn't want to block their path. Okay. All right. Let me actually just scooch since I got a little bin of stamps that have been used. Then we've got this scrap piece here. Yours will look nicer. It won't have a die cut circle out of it. And we are going to use Lost Lagoon ink. Okay, so we're going to use this fun, like this is the rainbow cloud because it's got little rainbow patterns in it. So we're going to use this cloud. Okay, ink that up and stamp that down. Oh, I think I have a bubble in my stamp. So I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to use my finger on the underside just to stamp that down because I think I can see a bubble in it from when I stuck it to the block. Whoops. Okay. Good thing I noticed it though. Oh, this one has a bubble in it too. Hold on. We'll fix this one because we didn't already ink it up. Okay, so then we've got this fun little stripy cloud to go with our stripy DSP. Beautiful. So fun. I love it. Okay, we can close up Lost Lagoon. And then let's die cut. And you guys, I thought of something fun with this die cut. Yes, it is fun. I've had so much fun making non-Christmas things. We are going to use this die here. That die cuts out this stripy cloud. And then I'm actually going to start with this die, which has kind of that stippled or the stitched edge, which is really fun. You don't have this set yet? I'm shocked. So this one coordinates with a Celebration Designer Series paper, and it's awesome. I love the Celebration DSP, and I just love this set overall. And I really like how this card turned out with that moody black and white. It's so cute. So cute. So fun. I don't know. All right. I'm just adding my tape there. And then we're going to go ahead. I'm just going to scoot this out of the way while I pull up my Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. And what we're going to do, and maybe I can do both dies at the same time. Let's see. So what I'm going to do with this die is I'm actually going to get 2 clouds out of 1. So I'm just going to align it over here. Does not matter where you put it in here. Okay. You can put it crooked, whatever. My main point with this is that this is going to die cut out the pattern. So yes, Black and Pool Party and Lost Lagoon. Yeah, the cloud stamps are really cool. So I think I can actually be magical. I bet I can do this at the same time. We're also going to die cut out this whole die. But you can notice I intentionally am leaving space over to the left-hand side here. And you're going to see why. Okay, we're going to get 3 clouds out of 2 stamps and 3 dies. Okay, so let's crank this through. And we've got our pieces here. And so there's our first cloud. Let me get my tape. Whoa, throwing things. I promise I'm not angry. I just have slippery fingers, I guess. Okay, let me put that there, and then close this up. Okay, and oh, my die moved a little bit on the larger cloud, but I didn't tape it down, so that's okay. All right, so look, we've got this cloud, and it's got a cloud punched out of it, but hey, that's okay, because we're going to hide the die cut part. It's going to be really fun. All right, so let's start assembling, and I'm going to make you wait a little bit to see what happens there. You might have already figured it out, but I'm just going to make you wait a little bit. Okay, so for these DSPs, you've got one that's wider than the other, so we're going to take the one that's wider, add some seal, and then we're going to line this up on our basic white piece. This goes on the inside all the way over to one of the edges. You can flip it around. If one side is easier for you to line up than the other, you can flip it around, but I have it on the right here because that's the way my card, it's going to be shown on my card. Okay, add some seal, and then we're going to flip this. So we've got these score lines over here and put this right here on the inside. Okay. Now you can stamp on this too beforehand if you'd like, but then we're going to use the bone folder. Just go ahead and burnish that, and then we're going to fold this piece back. Isn't that fun? Okay, so take this. I call this the lighter piece in the PDF. We're going to take this piece and add it to this outside panel. Okay, and then I'm going to add some seal to this other panel on the right side of that score line there. Okay, so it'll bend, and then I'm going to glue that down and add some seal to our smaller strip, and then get this added right here on this skinny panel. So fun. How fun is that? Okay, we are going to watch. Get rid of this part unless you can think of something else, and we're going to keep this one. Okay, so the left hand side of that cloud we are going to keep. Oh, Lori, hopefully you like the changes, but I made some changes to my PDF, not on this set, but for next week's class to go. I had Alicia proofread it yesterday. She likes it, so I think we're good. But thank you for the compliment. The instructions are they're similar to what you'd expect, but I just changed the formatting a little, so it does look like marble. You're right. All right, I added some dimensionals to our sentiment, and we're going to tack this down. Now, the important thing is wherever you set this, no adhesive peeking over, okay? So it doesn't stick to the inside of your card. I forgot to be conscious of that when I was doing this, and it luckily worked out. So I'm telling you, Be careful. All right, I added some seal to the back of our little chopped cloud, and we're just going to feed it in. Now it's giving me some fight because I've got a dimensional there, and that's okay. We'll just cut off some more. Okay, and then just fight this under. It's sticky, so it doesn't want to. Fight that under there. Just like that. Nobody will know. It's just a cut off part of that cloud. Isn't that cool? All right, so now we have to get a little bit artsy, if you will, here. So this one, I just had to feel and make sure I had the right number of dimensionals. This one, we want on a dimensional. Now we have that same problem. We don't want anything over to the right. So I'm going to take the dimensional and stick it down onto the card right under that circle. Okay, grab my cloud, and I'm just adding a little bit of seal where it's going to go over that pool party circle, and we'll just tack that down. Okay, then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to grab a dimensional here and stick that down. Okay, peel off the backing. New sheet alert. And stick this down. I'm glad I thought to think of a second sheet of dimensionals. Stick that guy down here. And then we've got this largest, we're going to call it a hump because that's what it is, the largest hump of the cloud. And I'm going to put a dimensional there as well. Hi, Jude. Thank you so much. All right, so let's stick that down, making sure to cover the dimensionals we already have in place, okay? And that just double stacks the striped cloud, all right? Okay, we'll take our lemon lolly twine. And again, I'm just going to go ahead and tie a bow while it's still on the spool so we can get, you know, get the tails you want and all that. Beautiful. And trim that. Whoops. It would help if I used my ribbon scissors, which are right there, but whatever. And stick this down on a glue dot. I seriously, you guys, when you get this ribbon, if you don't have it already, it is so soft. It is really, really awesome. And I'm just going to stick that down because our sentiment says you brighten my cloudy days. So we need some bright, cheery lemon lolly in our card. All right, then we'll pull in our rainbow dots, and I'm going to use these pool party ones down here. You could also use these Lost Lagoon kind of ones up here, but I'm going to go for the brighter with pool party, the lighter brighter, and we'll just go ahead and stick down a couple of those here on our card. And that is our third card. Isn't this one so fun? It is adding sunshine. I agree. I think it's just such a sweet card, and I think, you know, anybody I think would really like to receive this card. So it is fun. Oh, I love that. How much you guys love this. Thanks, Lene, Alicia, Lori, and Jude. I love it. So Mom, everyone. All right, we've got one card left. We can do it. One more to go. And of course, we've got the cutest cows. So cute. I love this bundle. Favorite in the whole set, probably. So cutest cows photopolymer set here. Let me just pull out my bin, grab all my pieces here, and we're going to use the brayer. Did I mention that earlier? I think I did. We're going to use the brayer on this card, so I'm pretty excited about that. We've got our punch as well, because of course we're going to need that. Okay, so let's take a look at our kit. We have got a basic white, thick basic white card base. Hi, Carol. Yes, moo cow. You're ready for me to sell you on the cows? All right, deal. Sold. No. The basic black layer. I don't know why I had an auction stuck in my head. Anyway, we've got the rock and roll DSP. You could use either side. Really fun. I thought this one was kind of fun. The first time I used a brayer, Alicia, was on this card. So I'm kind of there with you. I'm as green as you are. So you'll have a die cut piece from the Countryside Corners dies. You'll have a scrap piece that we are going to stamp and punch our cows out. And then you'll have a banner from the Nested Essentials dies for your sentiments. Okay. Sentiment, singular. All right. So let's start with stamping. And we're going to grab our little sentiment that says it's your special day and our tuxedo black memento ink. Here we go. We're using black now. Hi, Wendy. Welcome. Yeah, a bajillion hearts for this because I love this card so much. Anyway, I love all the cards we did tonight, but this one is just so stinking cute. All right, so we've got our sentiment stamped here. Let's go ahead and stamp our cow. Now we've got this punch here, and there are multiple cow bodies and multiple cow heads. The punch will do 2 of the heads, but only one of the bodies, okay? So you can see in the stamp set, there's this body here. This is the one it'll punch out. The one with the udders, it doesn't punch out because it's facing the other way, all right? So it's so stinking cute. All right, so let's go ahead. We are going to stamp that body and in Tuxedo Black Memento ink. Don't be alarmed when there's no head. And of course I use the winking cow. And let me think about this. I want to stamp this so it doesn't get cut off. So I'm going to flip it all the way around and stamp it. Oh my gosh. Shut the front door. This is cute. Pink embellishments, of course. Yeah. Yes, you haven't used the brayer either. I'm probably not using the brayer in its full glory. But I'll share with you what I learned. So let's go ahead. We're going to color before we use the brayer because it's the big shebang. I've got my basic black Stamp and Blend, and we're just going to do these little spots on our cow. So not too bad of coloring. And then we're going to do the little hooves. And I'm going to just color the hooves all in the dark basic black. And then the spots are with the light. I'm going to flip this around, and we're just going to do the little hair tuft with basic black as well. And let's grab the light. Color that in. Flip it around. Okay. Oh, I forgot one. Can you see the one I forgot on the hiney? That's okay. We'll get it. All right, there it is. That's okay. We got it. All right, so let's go ahead and do our little snout, a little cow snout with petal pink. So I just did the little nostrils and then the mouth with dark petal pink, and then I'll color in the rest with the light. You can see I just like to color in a circular motion because that helps the two shades to blend. Close that up and let's punch it out. Joan used a brayer many years ago. I have heard that they were very, very popular, but I don't remember if we had one when I first found out about Stampin' Up. Maybe 9.5, 10-ish years ago. And I don't remember if one was around or not, but I definitely didn't own one, so I never used it. Okay, and so you can see I punched out that head, and then we'll just feed this in into our body. So cute. I love that you can customize the cow heads and the bodies too. Oh, that is so funny. Lori, you're selling yourself on this set. You don't even need me. You'll just have to send it to your niece and see what she thinks. Just do that. Send a picture of this card or the bundle or whatever and say, should I get this? And just see what she says. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to use the brayer now. Okay, I've got my little die cut piece. Now I'm going to use the brayer in probably in not super spectacular way, but that's okay. The punch is easy to use. I just always get nervous that I'm going to pinch my fingers with any punch, so that's why I make faces. It's kind of like when I eat sour stuff. All right, so here's the brayer. It's pretty large. It's about 5 inches across, so it's pretty good size. And what the nice thing about this is that I learned from Shannon West, you've got these little like wire, knobbies. And so when you're setting it down, if you put that end down, it kind of holds it in the air. You can see there, right? So it'll hold it in the air for you. So if you set it down, it doesn't get ink everywhere. So that's kind of neat. But then when you are actually brayering, you don't want that side down, right? You want the other side. So you can get that color on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my Pool Party. Okay. And I'm going to just set this maybe like this, and we're going to go ahead and just ink it up. Okay, so I'm just letting it spin on its own. Now, again, I'm not the brayering expert. It does not look like anything is here, but when you look really close, you can see that it is, I promise. And I'm just going to go ahead. You can see, look at that. And you can just kind of attack it. Okay, beautiful. Just like that. Close up my Pool Party. You don't really need a lot of ink, which is kind of cool. And then I'm just gonna, I don't know if this is how you're supposed to clean this. Yes, I have used the sponge brayers, the little ones that fit on your fingers I've used, but yeah, this one is kind of fun. Okay, I think that's clean. It's clean. All right, so I'm going to grab Granny Apple Green then to do our little ground. And this one for sure, I don't want a ton of color because we're going to stamp that grass. So I'm going to do like 3 swipes and maybe that's enough. And you can always add more, but you can see I'm just kind of angling. And that's kind of, I think that's kind of where I'm going to leave it. Isn't that fun? Actually, no, we're not. I want a more distinct, like here's where the ground ends. So I've got that line in there now. I don't know. I like it. It's kind of a fun way to color. The blending brushes are really awesome too, but this is kind of just a different way to color. That's a little bit fun. It's new, right? Don't allow yourself to be comfortable. Get out of your comfort zone. Try new things even when it comes to crafting, okay? That's your challenge. All right, I think that's clean enough, so I can put that away. And then we're going to go, oh, I put Granny Apple Green away. We still need it. We're going to stamp some grass. So there's a nice little grass stamp in this stamp set, and I am just going to use it. And the thing I love about it is you can flip it upside down to get a little bit of a different look. Now, one of the sides is a little bit like has longer grass than the other. So I think it's supposed to look like unmowed or whatever. But I don't know. I like to flip it. I think it's kind of a fun little trick. So that is fun and awesome. It's fun and awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and assemble. So we've got this layer here, our DSP. Add some seal or your glue of choice. Layer that onto basic black. And then we're going to add some seal to the back of that and add this to our card front. Okay, go ahead and fold and burnish this. My glasses are slipping. Okay, then I'm going to take this piece here and we are going to pop it up on dimensionals. And I'm going to put one in the center. Beautiful. There we go. Whoa. I just threw those. And then we'll stick this down, tack that down onto our card. I'm putting it kind of over to the right-hand side because I want my sentiment to peek over to the left. Oh, I'm so glad, Lori. Yeah, my work week was crazy. Probably the busiest work week I have ever had at this job. And I continually was like, what day is it? Like all week long, I was like, I don't know what day it is. And, you know, I didn't have my usual live on Tuesday night. So I was like, I don't know what day it is. Anyway, you can see I'm adding some dimensionals to the cow here. So for this one, I went over to the right a little more because we're going to cross over that body a bit. So I didn't want it to conflict. Anyway, so TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. Yesterday, I had a very productive week, which was awesome. Banner edge, I'm going to double stack those dimensionals. So yeah, it was a great week, but it was just really busy. And yesterday I had a meeting and I went to turn my camera on. And not only do you have the like toggle thing on the top, you know, to let your camera on, but also I had to click the button on the Teams meeting to turn the camera on. And to click the button with my mouse, I like reached forward with my hand and like went to try to slide it. It's not how that works. And that was only Thursday. So yeah, anyway, it's okay. We've got the weekend. We can rest and recuperate and hit it hard again on Monday. All right. So I've got my beautiful Flirty Flamingo twine for our final card. We are going to just tie a cute bow and of course trim off those edges and grab my glue dots again, stick the knot right down in one of those dots, the knot in the dot, and grab it. And then I just kind of curl that glue dot with my fingers so it's more underneath the knot so it's not too visible on the card. Then we'll stick that under our sentiment there and finish with our beautiful Flirty Flamingo dots down at the bottom here. And I'm going to stick one there and one there. And that is our final card. Isn't that one fun? So I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's catalog catalog kickoff party. Walk-off. I think I had kickoff in my mind. Catalog kickoff party. Yeah, walk through. That's the word. Yeah, Friday. TGIF. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough of the catalog. I hope you enjoyed making some cards together. As a reminder, if you are interested in getting the card kits for tonight's make and takes, all you have to do is place an order at my online store. $50 minimum before tax and shipping will get you the 4 card kits. So you get to make one of each, plus that sampler pack of DSP with the softly stippled and the rock and roll, which we used on the cards. A $100 order before the tax and shipping gets you supplies to make 2 of each. So you've got all 8 of these beautiful cards. You'll also get that quarter pack of DSP. You'll also get a full pack of the rainbow dots, and you'll get a full pack of the Baker's Twine 3-color pack featuring these gorgeous colors here as a gift from me. So your order has to be in by the end of the day today, January 12th, 2024 at midnight, or let's say 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to start cutting tomorrow. These will ship out by Tuesday or on Tuesday, January 16th. Yeah, 16th. So that's when they will go out. Your PDF will be emailed to you then too. So thank you so much, everyone. I am so glad you enjoyed dropping my seal cap there. Just making sure I didn't miss any questions. Oh, that's really exciting, Lori. You've got Lion King tickets for April. I'm going in March, I think. Maybe I'm going in April. I think I was supposed to go on Easter and I had to move them. So maybe I'm going in April now. Anyway, all right. Thank you all so much for joining. I will be live on my normal time on Tuesday, the 16th again, to resume our regular schedule. But I really hope you enjoyed this live. It was a longer one, but it was really good. So thanks. Have a great weekend. And let me know if you have any questions. Don't forget, if you requested the Facebook group, if you wanted that, send me a message so I can get you the link. Okay. All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night. Bye for now.